Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, good evening, good morning, good night, and good afternoon, wherever you are, however you are. Let's do the latest of the late post-game reaction. It is Monday morning. Sorry I'm so late. I had some family commitments I had to take care of this weekend. Wasn't really in a mood physically, wasn't really in a mood emotionally to do anything on camera work, but you're going to see a lot of in the next 2 days because we got game one of the final on Wednesday. So there's going to be about 2 or 3 videos coming out today, tomorrow, and of course Wednesday itself. So let's get down to business, the brass tacks. Game 5. Oilers, Dallas, never in doubt. Oilers win 6-3, make it the final. Hey, Harley, I thought Hyman out was going to be a good thing for you. I thought you said you weren't going to get hit as much. You weren't going to get as pressured as much. Having Hyman out is a good thing. Guess what, bud? The hits were still 46-ish, give or take, to 40 for the Edmonton Oilers. Apparently, you still got hit without Hyman in the lineup. Don't know what you're talking about. Now, we're not going to pretend that it was an all smooth sailing this game. We're not going to pretend that the Oilers breezed through a 6-3 victory. We're not going to pretend that the Dallas Stars didn't push. Because they did. They did. Now, it started out hot. Oilers get a power play. Oilers get a power play goal. Scorey Perry. He gets himself his 7th of this season, assisted by McDavid and Draisaitl. Guess what, folks? It's 1-0 Edmonton. Now, with that assist, McDavid becomes the 2nd fastest player in NHL history to get 100 career assists. Guess who he's behind? Wayne freaking Gretzky. That's right, folks. Wayne Gretzky is the only man who ever do it faster. Coincidence? I think not. Now, we move along. Still in the first period. Janmark, breakaway goal! He scores his 3rd of the year, assisted by Arvidsson and Wallman. Now we're going to touch a little bit more on the Wallman situation a little later in the video. Now, after that, the Dallas Stars, not the Dallas Frauds, not the Dallas Stalls, the Dallas Stars, Pete DeVore specifically, calls a timeout. Okay, hey, your team just got scored on not once, not twice, but it was 2 shots and 2 goals. Hey, I thought that only happened to Edmonton fans. I thought that only happened to Stuart Skinner. 2 shots, 2 goals. I thought Stuart Skinner was the bad goalie. I thought the only advantage Dallas was going to have in this series was the goaltending. I was wrong. Go. Hey, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Obviously, we got the Play La Bamba t-shirt going on. Now, Andre gets pulled. Okay, it is what it is. And then, wouldn't you think it, Jeffrey, oh my God, Skinner gets in the game because we have a hurt Hyman and still a concussed Brown. By the way, Brown will be ready for Wednesday. Now, Skinner scores a goal. It's not pretty, not fun to see, but I love these type of goals. In your face, down your throat type of hit me, rebound, just all that. He scores 2.5 feet away from the crease, where you're going to score most of your goals unless you're a sniper like Connor McDavid or got a shot like Evan Bouchard. But Jeff Skinner scores his first career NHL playoff goal. Let me rewind it. Jeff Skinner scores his first ever NHL goal. Remember, he's played in the league for 15 years, and this is his first ever playoff run. 2 games, 1 goal. What a guy. Now, that's assisted by Henrique and Frederic. Oh, there's that name again. Frederic, love saying that name, right? And, of course, because the Oilers are going to Oiler, they're up 3-1. What about, give or take, a couple minutes left to go in the first period? Give or take? Well, I guess all that happened the first 10 minutes. And then at 11:40, Jason Robertson scores his third in as many games, and he gets the Stars on the board. 3-1 heading into the second period. Oilers get their second power play in the first period. It does absolutely nothing on it. So if you're keeping score at home, that's 2 power plays for the Oilers, 1 power play goal, nothing for Dallas. Conspiracy theorists with their tin hats are out there already. Oh yeah, of course the refs want the Oilers to win. They want a rematch of last year. No. If you've watched any of these playoffs, you will know that the refs have been trying to keep the Oilers out. They tried with LA. They definitely tried with Vegas. And they tried for the first couple games in Dallas series when they realized Dallas really just is not good 5-on-5, and we can't continue to give power play after power play after power play after power play. People will start to notice. Any Hoosies. Oilers get nothing. So we go on to the second period. The Dallas Stars get a power play. They get momentum. Well-earned power play. They had the Oilers hemmed. I am not mad about the call. I am not mad about the fact that the power play penalty had to be taken. They were being hemmed. Dallas came out in that second period, men on mission. We are down 2. We need a response. Response comes nothing for it. And of course, you knew the second power play was going to come shortly after. And of course, wouldn't you freaking know, it is Rupe, I fake an injury hints, who is lying when he says, I have a fracture in my foot. Dude, if you've got a fracture in your foot, I have oceanfront property to sell you in Alberta. You could spin the tail any fucking way you want to. There is no bone in your foot that's broken off that slash. No way, Jose. The way you went down in a heap, if you had a broken bone in your foot, you would not be in this series. That's not you. You're not that guy. You're not him. Now, Hint scores, it's 3-2. And we knew that push was coming, right? We knew it was coming. We had a feeling it was coming. This is the Dallas Stars. They didn't fluke their way into the conference final. They didn't fall their way into the conference final. They beat good teams along the way. I think the Oilers beat better competition along the way, but the fact is they still had to go through Colorado and Winnipeg to get here to play the Oilers in this series. Now, you knew the push was coming. Now, how would the response be from said Edmonton Oilers to the Dallas Stars? Well, let me tell you, when you give Connor McDavid a breakaway, it doesn't usually end very well for Uzies. Anywho's, McDavid gets his 6th goal of the playoffs, assisted by Ekholm, because by the way, Ekholm's back. Ekholm's back. Block shot, down to center ice, McDavid from pretty much the red line. By the way, again, this is why I call bullshit on Rupe Hintz. If you had a broken foot, Mr. Hintz, you would not have had the speed to almost catch Connor McDavid on the breakaway. You go watch the replay. He step for step, stride for stride. He was already beat. He was already a step and a half behind McDavid. And he almost caught up to the mother you-know-what. Don't tell me you got a broken bone in your foot when you're doing that. Just say it is what it is. Your ego got bruised. You got a bruised ego. Just say what it is. Don't lie, don't pander, don't pretend. You got a bruised ego. It's okay. Ask Ratnan how that feels. He'll tell you. Jamie Benn, same thing. He'll tell you. We'll get more into the whole Dallas Stars situation as we go along. Now, it now becomes 4-2 for the Oilers. We're moving along to the third period. There's no penalties being called after the Dallas second power play. It's almost like the refs like, okay, well, they both got their power plays. They both got theirs. We evened it up. They both got theirs. We do not want to be the reason for any team losing this game in the third period. We will not be the reason. And there were some blatant missed calls on both sides. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. I'm not going to sit here on my high horse and say, oh, yeah, the refs had a clean game. The Oilers played a clean game going after that. Dallas had a clean game after that. Hell to the no. The refs just let them go, as you freaking should. And that's what I'm worried about the finals. I'm worried the refs are not going to let the boys play. Or they're going to let one team play a little too much and the other team kind of get handcuffed. You'll be the decider on that. And I do know who the finals referees are. And Oiler fans, you will not like the answer, but you got to be okay with it because you can't change it. It's the NHL. It is going to be what it is going to be. Now, it is 4-2 Edmonton. And, of course, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It has been a minute since... Oh, Stewie. Oh, Stewie, we love you. It's been a minute since Stuart Skinner let in a bad one. But, folks, that's a stinker. It is a good thing this team is resilient. It is a good thing this team can bounce back. Because oy vey, 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 oy vey. What a stinker from the hash marks by Stuart Skinner to let in through his legs. And of course, it had to be Robertson again. His fourth makes it 4-3 at 38 seconds into the third period. We haven't even sat in our seats with our pop on my corn yet. And you're giving up goals like that, Stu. Good thing you know how to recover and put it out of your memory bank. Because we need you to be better in the finals. Now, at 3:21 of that same third period, Evander Kane comes off the half wall. He throws it up in front, like just leading the blind on that one. It bounces off a Dallas Star player. I'm not going to say who. He's already in enough shit as it is. And it goes in the net. Now, there's a lot of critics and critiques and experts out there saying, hey, by the way, DeSmith, that's one you should have saved. It was lying. It was fluttering by you. Yeah. You can tell the guys that have never played goalie in their lives when they're spouting off at the mouth, acting like they know what the fuck they're talking about. And it is. Oops. Didn't mean to click on that. So, anywho's. It is what it is. Kane scores assisted by Draisaitl and Wallman. We're moving along. Skinner's being peppered a little bit, but not too much. A lot of block shots are happening. I'll give you all the totals after I'm done this. And it so happens to be an empty net goal by Kapanen. Kapanen gets his third goal this playoffs. It's an empty netter. Yeah, Sammy Kapanen, that guy. Oh. The guy that a lot of you wanted out of town. A lot of you said wasn't good enough for this roster. A lot of you said he was too slow for this roster. But I'm not going to pick on those guys. I'm not going to pick on you guys. You guys don't know any better. You guys don't watch puck as much as I do. You guys don't pay attention as closely as I do. Remember this, though. Remember during the season when I was getting called out and flanked on and pretty much berated for, oh, you don't watch any hockey. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. You think that this lineup is good enough? Remember what I said? Yeah, I do think this lineup is good enough for two reasons. You got to build two teams. You got to build a regular season team that just barely squeaks in so that you can get the real team that you have built to show up in playoff time. Who's laughing now? I don't hear any of those critics critiquing me now. I don't hear anybody in my DM saying, oh man, you're an idiot, you were wrong. No. I get the exact opposite. I get, you were right. I don't know how you saw the wherewithal of this Oilers management. Everybody was slamming Bowman, slamming Peter Jackson for these moves. Looks like these moves are paid off pretty damn well if you ask me. But I digress. Oilers win 6-3. Never in doubt. Shots throughout the game. First period, 9-7 Oilers. Second period, 9-6 Oilers. Third period, 5-4 Oilers. For a total of 23-17. Power plays, both teams were 1 for 2. Hits, 46-40 for the Oilers. Blocked shots, 20-13 for the Oilers. Now, I'm going to address the elephant in the room that a lot of people are upset by. A lot of people took to social media on their little Twitterverses, on their little TikToks, and started bashing Connor McDavid and the Oilers for their celebration of this win. You would think you just won the Western Conference Final. You should be throwing your arms up in the air. You should be throwing gloves everywhere. Celebration! No, very subdued. Job's not done. Still more to come. 4 more victories. 7 more games. They touched the trophy. They touched the trophy. Oh no, they touched the trophy. Matt, they can't touch the trophy. They can't touch the trophy. That's a jinx. That's a curse. I got stats for you. It says exactly otherwise. When one team touches the trophy and the other team doesn't, the team that touches said trophy wins the cup at about a 60% clip. When both teams touch a trophy, 50-50. When both teams don't touch a trophy, 50-50. It doesn't matter what you believe in superstitions. The players don't care. McDavid didn't touch it last year. Look what happened. So he thought, you know what? Let's touch it this year. Who cares? We win. We're going to win off merit and how hard we play against the Florida Panthers. We lose. We are going to lose off merit and how hard they played against us and they beat us 4 games. It's not going to come down to, oh, I touched a trophy. Oh, no. Juju. And everybody's making fun of Draisaitl taking the cup off the ice. I'm going to tell you why that was. It was business. Let's take the cup, get the fuck out of here, on to the next. It had nothing to do with let's celebrate in the locker room. There were a few cheers. There were a few happy people, as there should be. You just won the freaking Western Conference Championship. You got another banner. That's 2 banners in 2 years. Let's go get that 3rd one in 2 years. Let's go get the big one. Let's go get the one that everybody will freaking remember. Because like the song says, I am number 1. Nobody cares about who came in 2nd. And 3rd doesn't matter. Nobody cares who the 2nd place team was ever. Do not be the 2nd place team because you will be forgotten. Now, Oilers know this, and if you watch their post-game scrums, their post-game interviews, they said to a man, this run is different. And I've said it since the playoffs started. I've said it since the regular season. This team feels different. This team is built different. This team is bullying the opposition. Yes, Florida is bullying the opposition too. Do you wonder why these 2 teams are still standing? Because they are the bullies and not the bullied. I got a sad sack of stats for you though, Florida. And it's coming in the preview video for the finals, but I will say this. The Oilers cannot be bullied. So when you can't bully the bully, you fall back to skill. Oilers have it, Florida doesn't. Dibsy facts. Now, let's finish this off here. Like I said, very much aware of my situation, very much aware of my overall ability to talk out a wet paper bag, so to speak. The Oilers win 6-3. Let's get some Texas toast, shall we? Perry, Janmark, Jeff Skinner, McDavid, Kane, Kapanen. McDavid with the game-winning goal. Skinner was 33 out of 34 with a what? That's not true. He wasn't 33 for 34. Wowzers. There's no way. Yeah, that stat was wrong. I totally, like I said, I've been in a fog. So disregard that. Completely disregard that. Skinner was 17 for 14 with an .826 save percentage. So yeah, just disregard the Stuart Skinner stat. That stat is a null and void one here. We'll just cover that up and act like it didn't happen. Stuart Skinner, sorry, I just kind of copy pasted for the most part there. Stuart Skinner was 14 out of 17, 3 goals against, 8.24 save percentage. All right, got that out of the way now that I don't look like such an idiot. Robertson, Hence, Robertson. Ottinger was 0 for 2 with a 0 save percentage, 2 goals against. And Dave Smith was 17 out of 20 for an 850 save percentage. God damn, Stuart Skinner didn't have a 900. He still won the game. But remember, folks, you need 900s to win games, right? You need 900s to win games. Not if you're Stuart effing Skinner. Also, I'm still looking for these guys. Honestly, I'm still looking for them. I've been looking for them since game 1. Where's Harley? Where's Granlund? Where's Ben? Where was Rantanen? This entire series, I'm still looking for them. Have you seen them? They're missing. Your Dallas Stars are missing. And to finish off the video, I will leave you with a little video. Hopefully you enjoy it.
This feels weird. Are you sure this is legal?
I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it?
Hey man, just want to let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up. I don't think you're a bad person. I just don't want to hear you talking anymore. You gotta shut the fuck up.
This feels weird. Are you sure this is legal?
I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it?
Hey man, just want to let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up. I don't think you're a bad person. I just don't want to hear you talking anymore. You gotta shut the fuck up.
Well, like I said, talk your shit now. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. You guys were all talking about Stuart Skinner sucking first 2 games of the playoffs. Where's your shit talking now? The review videos for the Carolina-Florida series is coming out later today. The review video for the Dallas Oilers series will be coming out today. Probably not today, probably tomorrow. And then the preview for the final video will be coming out tomorrow. Now, the Oilers made a good team look bad. Can they do that against the Florida Panthers? Jury's out. Florida is built differently. They bully their way. Like I said, Florida are bullies. Expect Sam Bennett to be a dirty prick running over Skinner. But I say this, and I say this with all honesty to Florida Panther fans. You run Skinner, somebody on the Oilers will run Bobrovsky. And I like our backup goalie more than I like yours. I like my chances with Picard more than you should with Vanacek. Just throwing that out there. Remember, $10 million goalie for one, $2.6 million goalie for us. I haven't seen what your backup is capable of. Can't say the same about ours. So just keep that in mind. You want to run ours? We'll run yours. I like those odds. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Thank you for watching. Go Oilers, go. Let's go, Oilers. Never in doubt. We are off to the second straight final. Will history repeat itself? Or is there a different ending to this story? Deuces.